I want to let y'all know what white Americans think about politics. Listen and tell me what you think. Politics is a topic that creates different opinions in every community. For many white Americans, political views are shaped by personal experiences. Family, location, education, religion, and economic background can influence beliefs. Not every white American thinks the same way. Different generations and lifestyles create different perspectives. For some white Americans, politics is connected to personal freedom. They may focus strongly on individual choices and independence. Issues like government involvement, taxes, and personal responsibility are often discussed. Many believe people should have more control over their own lives. These values can shape political opinions. For others, politics is connected to stability and tradition. Family values, community, and preserving certain ways of life may matter. Some people prefer leaders who represent traditional ideas. They may view social changes differently. Experience often influences what feels important. Many older white Americans may have political views shaped by past decades. Their opinions may come from economic changes and historical events they experience. They may compare today's world with the one they grew up in. Generational experiences can create different priorities. Age can influence political thinking. Younger white Americans may approach politics differently. Many focus on issues like the economy, climate, technology, and social change. Social media has changed how younger people discuss politics. Online conversations expose them to different viewpoints. Political ideas continue to evolve across generations. Some white Americans strongly identify with certain political parties. Others do not feel represented by either side. Some focus on specific issues instead of party identity. Political beliefs can be more complicated than labels. Personal opinions often come from individual experiences. Economic issues are important for many white Americans. Jobs, housing costs, inflation, and business opportunities influence opinions. Some focus on policies that support economic growth. Others focus on programs that provide more support. Financial experiences shape political priorities. For many, the role of government is a major discussion. Some believe government should have a smaller role. Others believe government should take a stronger role in solving problems. These differences create major political debates. Ideas about responsibility often influence these views. Religion also plays a role in some political perspectives. Faith communities can influence views on social issues. Some connect politics with moral beliefs. Others separate personal faith from political decisions. Different interpretations create different opinions. Family influence can shape political thinking. Many people first hear political discussions at home. Parents and relatives can affect early beliefs. However, people often change their opinions as they gain experiences. Political views can develop over time. Location can also affect political perspectives. A person living in a rural area may have different priorities than someone in a major city. Community needs can influence what issues matter most. Environment often shapes political conversations. Where people live can affect how they see the world. Some white Americans focus heavily on national issues. Others care more about local communities. Schools, roads, safety, and local leadership can be important. Politics is not always about major national debates. Everyday experiences often guide opinions. Some white Americans believe politics has created progress. Others feel the country is moving in the wrong direction. People may have different ideas about what improvement looks like. Hope and frustration can exist together. Expectations shape political views. Voting is an important topic for many white Americans. Some see elections as a responsibility. Others feel disconnected from political systems. Trust in leaders and institutions varies between individuals. Participation depends on personal beliefs. There are also white Americans who avoid politics. Some prefer focusing on family, work, and personal goals. They may feel political debates create too much division. Not everyone follows political discussions closely. Interest levels differ from person to person. The white American community is not one single voice. There are different opinions, backgrounds, and experiences. A wealthy person and a working class person may see issues differently. A young person and an older person may have different priorities. Diversity exists within every group. Some white Americans focus on individual success. They may believe hard work and personal choices are major factors in achievement. Others focus more on systems and outside influences. These differences create debates about media also influences political opinions. The news sources people follow can shape how they understand events. Different platforms highlight different information. People may develop different views from different sources. Information influences perspective. Social media has changed political conversations. Many people now discuss politics online. Debates, opinions, and reactions spread quickly. Online spaces can introduce people to new ideas. They can also increase disagreements. Political disagreements can happen within families and friendships. Different opinions can create challenging conversations. Respect and listening become important when views differ. Understanding someone's background can explain their perspective. Dialogue helps people learn from each other. Many white Americans view politics through personal experience. A policy may feel different depending on someone's situation. A business owner, worker, student, or retiree may have different concerns. Personal reality influences political beliefs. Experience shapes perspective. Some focus on leadership and representation. They want leaders who reflect their values. Others focus more on results and policies. For them, outcomes matter more than identity. Different priorities create different political choices. Political beliefs can change over time. Life events, education, and new information can influence opinions. People may rethink ideas they once held strongly. Growth and reflection are part of politics. Beliefs are not always permanent. Younger white voters are changing political conversations. Many are interested in different issues than previous generations. Technology, careers, housing, and future opportunities matter. Their priorities may look different from older generations. Generational change affects politics. Older and younger generations may disagree on certain issues. One may value tradition and stability. Another may focus on change and new ideas. Both perspectives come from different experiences. Conversation connects different generations. Politics among white Americans includes many viewpoints. There are conservatives, liberals, independents, and people without labels. No single opinion represents everyone. Individual thinking is important. People cannot be defined by one category alone. The biggest thing to understand is this: white Americans are not one political group. They are millions of people with different stories. Their views come from many influences. Background and experience shape opinions. Politics is personal because people connect it to their lives. For some, it is about freedom. For others, it is about security or change. Many are simply looking for solutions. Different paths create different beliefs. So when asking what white Americans think about politics, there is no single answer. It is a mix of experiences, values, and priorities. Understanding different voices creates better conversations. People often think based on what they have lived through. At the end of the day, politics reflects human experiences. Every community has different perspectives and debates. The goal is not just to know what people think, but to understand why they think that way. Listen, learn, and continue the conversation.